I think we can start the second session. Is everything okay? Good. So, welcome to the Study Tools event. My name is Nina and I am from the Student Services. Today we will go through the most common tools, study tools, which you will use during your studies here at Lab. So first, Jenni Ilmonen from the IT services will tell you about the services and where you can find the most important information from that side. So Jenni, are you on?
Okay, did it work? Yes, I think so.
Yes.
Then camera would be nice also. Okay. So I'm Jenni Ilmonen and I come from the LUT IT services, and I will tell you a few words about the IT services we have for students. And I'll try to answer the most common questions that new students often have and they ask from us. And I have a little PowerPoint presentation. It is here at this eLab webpage. You probably know this already. There's the IT instructions and study tools. And from there, you can find all the IT instructions. And there is also this file that I will show you. Just check that if I can switch to presentation mode. Okay, so shortly, what is IT services? Well, we have a lot of services. I listed here our services. Those are actually our teams. The biggest service is the customer service. And under that, there's the student IT support services. And that's the one where you can contact if you have any IT problems. Then we have also help desk for staff. We do a lot of procurement. We have audiovisual services and so on, but that's for staff. So for example, we buy the computers for the teachers and for the computer classrooms, for the library and so on. If the teachers have some problem in a lecture room, maybe the voice doesn't work or there's problem with data project, then we come there and help. And then we have this ICT infra team. They work a lot of with the user accounts, for example. Then our service system teams does a lot of reporting and integration with different system software. Then we have project management services for staff. And then the head of information security works also at the IT services. And there's this LUT University Press also that does different printouts like posters, business cards, and so on. So we do a lot of things. We serve LUT and LAB students and staff on both campuses in Lahti and Lappeenranta, and also in both regional units in Kouvola and Mikkeli. So when you contact us, it's a good idea to tell that you are a student studying at Lappi University of Applied Sciences. And then if your question is somehow related to one of our campus, then please tell that you are studying at Lahti or Lappeenranta campus. For example, if it's something about printing or computer classrooms, then we know the best how to help you if you mention the campus also. But let's go on, since I think you are more interested about the services we have for students. There is a screenshot of the page from eLab that I just showed to you. And up there, there's this links part. And there is this our news page, I would say, Student IT Support Services in Forms. There you can find our current issues, news, failure reports, and so on. So let's say, for example, there's some problem in Moodle and you cannot log in. Then you can check that whether we have written any notice about that. or maybe there might be a problem with printing on one of the campuses, or there's change in our opening hours and so on, or some other IT issues that we want to inform the students. And before you contact us, it's a good idea to check this page first, that if there is some issues going on at the moment. And then you can see there's a list of services. There is quite many of those in this eLab. You can see those. Well, I can show from this view also. I think I don't have time to click this, so I'll just shortly explain that what there is in which of these. So the first one, Student ID Support Services and ID Service Desk. There you can find our opening hours. And then there's ID questions and answers. It's unfortunately not yet ready, but there will be soon those. And then there's information about EduRoam, the free Wi-Fi at the campuses. And then this signing in page, there's instructions how to sign in for different services and systems. And then about LUT account and passwords, there you can find information about those. For example, if you forget your password, you can check there that how you can renew the password, for example. And then there's information about LUT VDI remote access service. So that's, like it said, it's a remote access service. So from your own computer, you can take a connection to one of our computer, and then you can use the software on that computer. That's a really good service. Unfortunately, students do not know so much about that, but please check it out there. There is a lot of information about that, and there's actually really good instruction. It shows picture by picture how the service works. And then there's about Microsoft 365, Office 365. You can install to your own computer, the Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, and so on. And there's information about own computer, that what kind of computer is recommended to have and what is good in your studies. And finally, there's also a list of our computer classrooms and softwares that are installed on those computers. And then there's instructions about printing also. So check it out there when you have some issues about these, or when you want to know more about those. And then the ones that are not in this green box, these are different systems, services, softwares that you can use for your study. Those are not especially IT services, things. Those are just common services that lab offers for students. For example, Echo, it's to record lectures, and in exam you can do electronic exams. Lab Primo is library database. In Moodle you can see material for your courses and return exercises, for example. In Beppi you can enroll for courses and see the grades. Well, email is for communication. In TimeEdit you can see schedules. And one good tip about TimeEdit is that if you want to check whether computer classroom is booked or whether it's free and you can go there, you can see the timetables also for the classrooms in this TimeEdit service. And then Turnitin is to check the similarity of a text. So it's about plagiarism. And Tutor is our newest service. You will be told more about Tutor and Moodle TimeEdit Beppi also just after my presentation. And then there's also instructions about WebPropol. You can make questionnaires with WebPropol. And then Zoom can be used for online lectures, for example. So a lot of software services, but you can go back to eLab and see more information about those. And there's also IT service use policies and information about data protection and information security. All of these are in this eLab webpage. And then one important point that unfortunately we do not provide support for software or support for students' own devices. Unfortunately, but it's just the same for staff. So we don't have resources for that. But if you have any problem with your user account or with our services or some computer in a computer classroom doesn't work, then we of course help with those things. But let's go on. Then how to get started with your user account. The user account is called LUT account. Well, first you need to identify yourself. I hope most of you have already identified yourself. You have got your user account. Most of you have done it through this automated Syncat identity proofing service. Once you identify yourself, then you will receive your username, email address, student number, and password. Username is the one that starts with X, is followed by a few numbers. Email address is firstname.surname@student.lab.fi. Student number you can check from Peppi. It's quite a long series of numbers. And then you receive a password. It's temporary password. And you must always change the temporary password as soon as possible. And then the next step, when you have received your account, you have changed the password, then you have activated your LUT user account. Then the next step is to install and activate Duo mobile application. We have started to use this multi-factor authentication just at the end of last year, so it's quite new for us still, but it will apply all students. So you need to install Duo mobile application to your mobile device. And once you first log in with your username and password, then you need to confirm your login using this Duo mobile application. And to get it to work, this Duo mobile application, you must first check that your phone number is correct in Peppi. So carefully check that it's in correct format. There should be this plus sign in front of the country code of the number, and then only numbers, no spaces or no other signs, only numbers. Once the phone number is okay in Peppi, then you will receive an email about this Duo mobile activation. And in the email, there's a link and a QR code that you can use to activate this Duo mobile application. Just follow the instructions in the email. And once you have activated this Duo mobile, then you can log into lab services. And then you need to confirm this login using your mobile devices application, this Duo mobile application. But we have also a Duo MFA help desk on both campuses. If you have problems with that, you can visit there. And there's information about Duo MFA in eLab, once again in eLab. And then another thing I would recommend to do once you have get your user account work, then install this OTP application. Since when you forget your password, you can use that application to recover your user account, your LUT account. And you can find instructions from this LUT account service. So that's really good tip, I would say, since many students at some point forget the password. Let's go on, how to get started with your user account. Then it's time to log into different services. When you have first activated your user account, and then you have installed this Duo mobile application. And after that, you can use your account to log in our services. And when you log into the services, check carefully that which format the login name should be. When you log into email, the login name is your lab email address. But when you log into Moodle or Peppi, the login name can be either your email address or your username. But when you use eduroam, only email address works as a username. So it's different depending which service you are trying to log in, but email works for all services. And then user account works. The username works for some of them. Username is often shorter, so it's easier to write. When you log into email, eduroam, or any other Microsoft Office 365 services, then you should use your email address as the login name. And one good tip about eduroam, the free Wi-Fi at our campus, is when you create the connection for the eduroam, well, if you have problems, if it doesn't work, then go to the network settings, select eduroam, and select forget this network. It will often fix the problems if you forget the network, and then write your credentials again. And then use also this eduroam installer. It's a little program online you can download. It will fix the settings and it will download the newest certificate also. That's the recommended way to create the eduroam connection. And you can see in this slide, there's the link for the eduroam installer where you can download it. And then the number 6 in this slide, there's this Microsoft 365. Like I mentioned before, you can download the Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, and so on to your own computer. It's free. Just go to this office.com, log in with your lab email address. And then you can use software through this LUT VDI remote access service, as I told before. When you want to use that, go to this web address one.lut.fi. And there's more instructions about that in eLab. When you want to print something, then first you need to buy the printing quota. Go to lutshop.lut.fi. And then just send the files you want to print to the printer. It's called Secure Print. If you use lab computer, then you can just select file print and send to the printer. Or if you want to use from your own computer, then you must send the files via email to an address print@lab.fi. So it's different. If you use your own computer, then send it through email. If you use lab computer, then you can send it directly to the printer. Go to the file and then select printer. And it's the Secure Print. That's the name of the printer. And then just print normally. And when you have sent the file to the printing server, then select any printer at the university, log in there with your LUT user account, and then you can see a list of the files that you have sent to the printing service. Then just select the one you want to print at that moment. The files will wait 72 hours that you will print them out. If you do not print, then they will just disappear from the server. So that's shortly things that you can do with your LUT account. Then briefly about information security. Unfortunately, I can promise that all of you will receive phishing emails. They will ask your username, password, things like that. Be careful. If there is some unknown link, do not click those. If it's our link, there's often lap.fi or lut.fi in the beginning of the link, but that can be fake, of course, so be careful. If you give your credentials to the bad people, then first thing to do is to change the password. Go to this LUT account service id.lut.fi, change your password as soon as possible. That's the first thing to do if you by mistake gave your credentials to the wrong people. And be careful with your mobile devices. Use PIN codes, lock codes, and never use the default codes. And nowadays we have a lot of passwords, so it might be a good idea to use some password management software. And then in the green background, it's written that there will be a lot of messages. They might ask your credentials, but we, LUT IT services, we will never, ever ask you to give your username and password. So if you receive that kind of messages, those are not from us. And do not answer, do not open those. messages. And finally, there's our contact details, how you can reach Student ID support services. There's our email, phone. Then we have Student ID service desk at both campuses. They are open on Tuesdays. And then there's chat, but the chatbot doesn't know English so good. But for some questions, it can already answer in English. Then you can book a 15-minute Teams meeting, and we can check your ID problem online. If you cannot log into some service, you can show that what kind of error message there is, and we can fix your user account. And then we have also Duo MFA help desk on both campuses. Next week, they are open from Monday to Friday from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. And then from Monday 16th onwards, you can check the opening hours from eLab. Unfortunately, this week, they are not yet open. And if you have not yet received your user account or you have not yet proved your identity, we have also this ID check desk. It's just next to this MFA help desk, and you can prove your identity where to get your user account. In Lappeenranta, it's next to the street cafe, and in Lahti, it's next to the KOE Student Union's office. So those are the places where you can prove your identity, get help for the Duo MFA. And then there's also the Student ID service desk that are open on Tuesdays. Or email or call us. We are here to help you. That's all I wanted to say you now. If you have any questions, I don't know, do we have any time to answer those now? Maybe if you...
Yes. Please ask if you have anything to ask from Jenny.
And I'll be hanging here until the end of this info session anyway. If there is something later on, I can answer also.
So the first question is, where can I find this presentation? So maybe you will send it to me and I will download.
The presentation, it is in eLab. There's this IT instructions and study tools. And there's files, orientation days, info for new students. It is this one. So it's already online and you can check it there. Any other questions at this point? Maybe not yet.
But you will stay here, so you will.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, thank you, Jenny.
Thanks.
So we will continue now to check the study tools you will use during your studies. I will share the screen. And we are here again in the first page of eLab. So this is the place which is the easiest way to find everything. And now we go to the box IT instructions as we used earlier. So we have to continue. I'm sorry about the box. If you can still see it, I can't unfortunately find any places where to hide it. But I guess that you will see the most important thing anyway. So let's go back to the eLab. And here we change the language, English side, and go on. And here are the instructions box. And in this list, you will find now the most important study tools you are going to use during your studies. The PEPPI is one of the most important. Then we will check Moodle. That's the environment where you do the studies. TimeEdit is the calendar. And then we have just launched the Tuuro mobile app, and we will check that too. So let's start with PEPPI. PEPPI is an information system which consists of your studies. You will find your personal study plan. You will see your grades and evaluation, and you will manage your own data and enroll for courses. And you can also download the official study certificate or transcript of records, and we will check them. So this is the easiest way to find the address to PEPPI. Here is a direct link. This link is also, if you go to the main page and choose the menu bar. So here is a quick link also to PEPPI, Moodle, and TimeEdit. So it's the same which way you use. Let's go here back. And PEPPI. Here is a short introduction about PEPPI. And then we have a very good instructions. We have videos and also written instruction with the photos. So if there are any case you need to check how you do it or how it works, so check this one. Here are very good information and instructions. Easy to use. And also the videos are very good. We have done some videos of the most important things about the downloading your own study certificate from the Atomi service. And then there is a video about the course enrollments. So this is good based page. But let's go to the PEPPI. If you click this one, you will go to the main page of PEPPI. It looks like this. This is the main page. From the main page, you will find first your student number. It's the most important thing you need during your studies. Every time you go to the student office, they will ask it. And this box also shows the completed credits. And then there are current topics on the right hand side. And this consists of the most important news and information that is going on at that time. And if we go through these headlines, the first one is My Data. This box consists the information of your studies. If I click this one, it will show you the student number, the degree program you are studying. It will show you study right. And the entering group code will be found from here. And then the tutor teacher. The name of the tutor teacher is also shown in this page. Attendance data show your enrollments for the academic year. And then this PSP is the personal study plan, but we will check it a little bit later. And then here are the personal information. These come here automatically. Your name, your date of birth, nationality, etc. But this box, contact information, is the one that you can update. And as Jenny mentioned about the phone number, it's very important that you update the phone number here. So just click edit contact information and you can update your phone number and address here if they go into change. So study information and personal information is the main things under this box. Then there is the PSP, personal study plan. This is the place where you can see all the courses that is included your degree program. And from this inspection slide, you will always see the evaluation. If teacher has given the evaluation, you will see it from here. And these color marks here, you will find the explanation under this question mark. Green ones means that they are okay, completed. Red is failed, and purple means that the enrollment is going on or it is approved. So that's why there are different colors. If you need to download quickly your own transcript, you can do it here. It shows your completed credits. And then the other important slide is this one, enrollments. Here you can do the course enrollments. So this list shows automatically all the courses that you should do if you have chosen this own button. This all button shows all the courses that we have here at Lab and which you can enroll. But usually use this one. And this is very, very simple. Just find the right course from the list and click the enroll button. And then you will see the enrollments here in the end of the bottom page. But this is the thing that you will do with your tutor teacher. I don't know if you do it today, but you will do it soon. So just wait the instructions from the tutor teacher, and he or she will show you where you have to enroll and how you do it. So I just wanted to show you that this is the place where you do it. So this is the PSP. And then other important things here is this box. Atomi, as I mentioned earlier, is a place where you can order an electronic sign study certificate. So this is an official study certificate, and it's very easy to do. Just click here, choose language, and order. And document will be here in document slide. I will show it quickly. How does it look? And this is official study certificate. If you need just quickly to have it, there is a stamp and signature, just to know. And if you need other documents which sorry, you will get a discount for a student. Here is a link on this page. And instructions how to order different documents for example, transportation, train and bus. So that's about this box. Here was the Atomi and the discount documents. And then there is Spark. This is the course feedback. After every course, you can give feedback here. And then under this is quick links to study guide and study search if you want to find some particular study. And then there is a link also Campus Online services if you want to take courses outside Lab. And here are quick links to email and Moodle and exam. So this is the short introduction of Peppi. It's very easy to use. Only few headlines you need to use. homepage and your own data and the PSP. They are the most important. But then we will move on. Let's go back to the ELAB and IT instructions. And just a few words about Moodle. Moodle is the learning management system, and I will show you a short video of the Moodle, how to use it. And this is the place in ELAB, starting studies and videos and materials. Here we will download all these events, and you will have the possibility to check them later. But here are links to the videos we are now going to have a look. So this is first the presentation.
I'm Vilma from Student Services, and I'm going to show you what is Moodle and telling you where you can find that. You can find Moodle link from ELAB. Going here, here's the IT instructions and study tools. When you choose that opens new tab, and here is the Moodle page. I will choose that, and here is explanation what Moodle is. Moodle is a learning management system, what is widely used at the Lab University of Applied Sciences. In Moodle, you can look for courses materials, assign tasks or assignments, and a lot of more, and do Moodle exams also. But here is the link to the Moodle that opens new tab here, and here you can find we are in the Moodle. But to go to Moodle, you need to sign in with your Haka, what is your student email. But yeah, here is my Moodle, and here you can see your recently searched courses, and here all the other courses, and here you can find courses what are right now for you. I will choose this one, and here this is my my English course from last year. And remember that each teacher has their own kind of Moodle page, so not all the pages are the same. So here you can see some chat channels, some PDF forms, and you can find materials of the courses from Moodle, and like what books you should read, how to return your tasks. You can also return your task here. Also, some Moodle exams are at the Moodle, and you can find also the Zoom links for the courses. But best way to learn about Moodle is take your own time. But thank you for watching this video. I hope you learn at least something.
Hesburgerin herkut kotiin kuljettaa vain Foodora.
And then we will watch a short video about time edit. Time edit is the schedule that you are going to use.
Hey, I'm Wilma from Student Services, and I'm gonna show you what time edit is. You can find time edit links from eLab. And here is the IT instructions and study tools. I will choose that. And going a little bit down, here is the time edit. I will choose that. And yeah, time edit is the timetable to all the courses of the Lab University. Here I will choose that link, and it will open my time edit for me. Here is the lab student area. You will choose that, and it will show you the time edit. So here is the timetables for groups, courses, teachers, and classrooms. And also you can do reservation to the classrooms. Here is the Lahti, and here is the Lappeenranta. Let's see first the timetables of the group. I have used mostly the timetables of group and done the reservation of the course classrooms, but I will pick one of the group. See, and you can see when I'm starting to write here, it will give me some options, but let's see the one I want. No, I don't want that one. Yes. I will choose that one. If you choose two here, you can see the both timetables besides each other. Here's the history, and you can see I've done some searches before. If you want to make it easier, you can just done it once and choose here your group's name. If you don't know what your group's name is, you can find it from the. I will choose the show, and it will show me that this group's timetable. Let's see the orientation. Yeah, here you can see that group's orientation and timetable. I will take this one, and here you can see what course it is, who is the teacher, and what the classroom is where this course is, and also what groups are in this course, or what that course is meant for. Yeah. But let's go back, and I will show you how you can do the reservations of the classrooms. I will pick Lappeenranta here. Notice that Lahti has different, but same way. If you are studying at the school and you would like to have your own space, or you are with your friends and you would like to go somewhere quiet to study together, this is the good way to find a classroom for you. Yeah, so if I would search for a classroom, or I would be at the campus, I would find the room that I would like, and I would start to write that classroom's number. Let's say 15. Here is some classrooms what I could do the reservation. Let's say this one. I would like to do that. You can see how many people can be at that one. And yeah, so for today, I would choose and what time I would like to be in. Notice that you need to do it at that classroom you want. If there is already the reservation, you cannot do reservations there, of course. But let's say I'd like to study to 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. or I would like to do it a little bit later, let's say 4 p.m. You need to write who is doing the reservation. I will choose my name and why you have why you are doing the reservation. Let's say group, and you would choose this one, reserve, and it would make the reservation to you. But yeah, it can look kind of hard, but after you have used it this couple times, it's kind of easy. But thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned at least something. Thank you.
Okay, that was Moodle and Time Edit, and those videos will be found from here, the orientation videos and materials. And the last thing I will show you is Tudo. Here is a link to the Tudo page here in ELAB. And we have just launched this new mobile application, and you are the very first students to use it. So congratulations. Please download it and take the advantage of it, because there is a lot of things. You will find the schedule, your study records, there are campus maps, restaurants menus, current topics and events. So here is a place how to set up Tudo. There is a short video and also the instruction with the pictures. So let's look at the Tudo video, and after that go and download it.
Hello and welcome to Use Tudo. In this video, we will go through how to log in to the Tudo. Download Tudo from your mobile device's App Store. You can also find links to download the application on the ELAB's Tudo page. Once you have downloaded the application, do the following steps. First, find the LAB University of Applied Sciences in the list of universities. After that, log in with your LAB username. Use the student IDs provided by your university when you'll first log in to the application. In the future, no logins will be needed. Logging requires stronger authentication. Then, select the news channels of your field of study from the News tab. And now you can get to know how to use Tudo.
So it's very good tool for you. So please use it and give feedback if it's not working or you have so many other ideas. But the Tudo page will be found here in ELAB under the IT instructions. So this was the set of the most important study tools. Don't worry, it's not mentioned that you know how to use them and remember everything. You have the tutor students with you. You have the tutor teachers with you. They will help you, and you go through these many times. You will check Peppi and you will check Moodle and TimeEdit and Tudo. So just take time, and after a couple of weeks, I'm sure there you have a much more and better picture of this whole thing we have here. So thank you for watching, and yes, I think you already have received an email from your tutor teacher that your day will continue today, right now, or after a lunch break. So go and act according to the instructions you have received from your tutor teacher. But I wish you a good luck and nice winter time here in Finland. So see you at campuses. Bye.